close them out, but it's also they've played very well up in Winnipeg. To win it here would be a wonderful thing.
Yeah, for sure. On home ice now, it's a big thing in playoffs to hold home ice as best as you can and try to play well. We can expect them to play similar than they did last game, so we got to be a little bit better in certain areas and try to find a way.
What about creating offense? Obviously, up there it's been a little bit tougher. Down here it's been a little bit easier. Is there a difference at home?
I think maybe the energy. Obviously I think I liked our compete level last game. I think it was there. Hellebuyck made some good saves last game, and but I think the energy was good, even though we didn't create as much as we wanted. So we gotta try to get more inside, more bodies to the net, and get a little bit more shots tonight.
Is there any urgency to win it now to make sure you don't give Hellebuyck a chance to play at home again?
Yeah, I think urgency is there. I think urgency was there last game. They were just a tiny bit better than us. 2 power play goals, 1 4-on-4 goal, and empty netter. So I think it was a pretty even game, 5-on-5, and there's urgency for sure at this time of the year, every game.
Pete said you guys will go 11-7 again tonight. You're one of those players that he likes to rotate in terms of double shifting. For you, what is that key when you have to move maybe from one line to the next or work with a couple of different players throughout a game?
Yeah, I think you got to try to keep your shift short as possible, because if you're going to go every other shift for some periods of time, you got to have the energy to do that and just short shifts, high tempo. I think that's the key when you play a lot.
What have you seen from Miro? You've played against him, obviously. Just a couple of games with him. How has that been?
It's been great. He's obviously one of the best defensemen in the league, and the way he skates and moves and escapes from guys, for us as a forwards, that's a dream kind of defenseman, because they kind of attract people to them and then open up ice for forwards. So he's obviously a big addition to the lineup.
It's almost like a point guard in basketball, too. He knows how to get you guys a puck with speed, going for the neutral zone, things of that nature. Basically create the offense going forward. Yeah,
exactly. That's kind of the NHL and the hockey, how it is nowadays. Defensemen are really involved in the rush and in the offense. And he's one of the best in the world at it. So it's fun to play with him.
It's your first playoff run with these guys. What have you learned about their mentality? It seems very even keeling here, no matter how you're doing.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed, and that's why I'm now not surprised they've been as successful last couple of years that they have been. The even keel is the biggest asset you can have in the playoffs. I feel like when you lose a game, you reset. When you win a game, you reset right away. It doesn't matter what's the result. You can lose 9-1 or win 9-1. It doesn't matter. So I think that's important in the playoffs, and this team has been good with it.
Was it like that in Colorado?
Yeah, I would say it was. I think the mindset is always the same. The even keel mindset. I think every team talks about it, but some teams maybe can execute it a little bit better.